Hey, everybody. What? A new logo and a brand new show. We've kept you in suspense long enough. This is the launch April 1st of
Can you
2021.
believe we're doing this again?
What-
Launching a new something?
A new show that we are calling Opposite
Opposites.
Saxes.
Oh,
That's
I was
it.
going to say opposites attract.
No, Opposite
Of
Saxes.
Saxes.
That's new.
I didn't even know.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's Opposite Saxes because
She
she's,
decided
you
on
know,
it. I didn't.
yeah. Well, if
But
you
it
like,
was, it's
if
a
you
good,
yeah, and
it's
if
good.
you like the name, then like us and let us know
Or
and share.
don't like us, or tell us you don't
But
like
we're going to
it.
try and be with you every Thursday. 1 o'clock in the afternoon is going to be the launch. Doesn't mean you have to be here
No.
at 1 o'clock, because after 1 o'clock, when we finish, sign off, it'll get posted to, let's see, Facebook and YouTube and Spotify and Anchor and every
Or
other
anything you can
platform,
think of.
every other
It'll be there.
platform known to man. And you know why?
Why?
Because we're sponsored.
Really? Our
We're,
first show,
we're
we're sponsored already?
every show. We're being
Every
sponsored
show?
by Christine Dean, our good friend,
Oh,
who is the DFW
she's great.
networking diva.
She's fabulous.
And all you got to do is take that DFW networking diva and add a .com, and you can go visit her website. Christine helps people advance their businesses, advance their lives, advance their presence on social media. She's done it for me before.
She sure
She's
has.
going to do it for us. She's great. And whether you're watching us in Boca Raton or you're watching us in Portland, Oregon, or anywhere in between, she can help
London,
you.
England?
Yep,
Anywhere.
anywhere. Not only that, you can even go to her website, which I just gave you, dfwnetworkingdiva.com. And you can even set up a free consultation with her.
Free?
Free,
Wow.
as in nada, nothing,
Nothing.
zero,
Zero.
zip. Yep. And check her
That's
out.
amazing.
Check her out. She is a sweetheart, and we love her to death. And she is actually in our conversations back and forth. She was part of the force in getting Opposite Saxes up and running.
Oh, I'm gonna blame Christine.
I don't want you.
Oh.
I don't want you to blame me for all of this.
Yeah, I can't imagine
But-
she did that.
But we're gonna spend time with you every week, and I'm just reminiscing. That's the key word. We might be a little
Reminiscing?
educational, reminiscing.
I don't think people want to hear about all of our memories,
Yeah,
all the things that. No.
because some of our memories are their memories,
Well, yeah, depending on who's watching.
and it'll help
But-
stave off dementia. Because if we
For us, it will. I don't know about them.
if we think about all of those things, oh yeah, I remember that. But I think sharing memories is a lot of fun. It'll be fun for us. It'll be fun
It's
for a
fun
lot of
us. I
people
don't
that are
know.
watching.
Is it going to be fun for everybody watching?
We'll find out, because we'll ask them to write in and
That's
say, you
Like,
guys
yeah.
are just so way off base. Just go off and
Or give us other topics you would like us to talk about.
we'll talk about just about anything on this show.
I think we
Because
should be a
can.
little educational. I think that we should give some helpful tips. After 47
Yes.
years, we must have something we can share with
Get out
our
your cookbook
audience.
and we'll share some of your favorite recipes.
Well, that could be okay. That's not
Maybe
my
we'll share-
recipes.
Yes.
Maybe your recipes.
No, we'll share those recipes that take 6 or less ingredients and
Absolutely.
30 minutes or less to prepare.
Absolutely.
That's our cookbook.
Or we'll give you the phone numbers of the places we.
I was gonna say, the other
Carry
thing
out.
is, yes, it'll be there in 15 minutes. Thank you very much. But but it's going to be a fun show. We want it to be a fun show. We want it to be an interactive show with our audience. And we just want you to kind of enjoy listening to a little bit of banter between us. I mean, sometimes we will get serious, maybe not
And we
too
should.
often. We
Yeah.
we should,
A little
Okay.
bit, just a tiny bit.
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. But no venting. Venting?
No, we probably won't.
I
We're
really
not,
don't wanna
we,
vent.
we do not
No.
want to spend an awful lot of time on politics. And also, I think we've all had it up to here with the COVID.
Yeah, definitely.
And the light is at the end of the tunnel. So,
Yes,
you know,
we hope
we
so.
hope that what it'll mean is people will be able to get out of their houses, out of the box, go out and have some fun again,
Right.
and then share more memories with us, and we'll share them with you.
With you. It sounds like a plan.
Is it? It
I
sounds like
hope
a
it
plan.
works.
Okay, works for me.
But
Uh,
so now that we've decided to do this show, I have been mulling this over.
Mulling. I haven't heard that word in a while.
Yeah, mulling, thinking.
What is
And
mulling?
mulling is thinking about something.
Oh.
Thinking about it over and over in your mind. And you probably won't like it, but that's okay because
okay. Okay, what are you mulling?
I've been
about?
thinking that we need, or I need, maybe me, need an allowance for this show in the terms of makeup, a little something here or there. You not so much. You're pretty good, but
Oh, that's
you
the
know.
easy way out.
Clothing,
In other
a
words,
little stipend on clothing
in other
for
words,
the
if there's going
show.
to be a budget for this show, it's going to be a 90-10
No, no, no,
arrangement.
no. I'll give you half.
50-50?
Yeah, yeah.
Never happen.
Yes, it
It'll
will.
never
Yeah,
happen.
no, we need to up our game a little bit.
The very, very best she'll go, I'm sure, is 70-30.
That's terrible.
I would have to
Why would you?
negotiate that.
No.
Because you're
What's
the
fair
one,
is fair.
you're the one that wants the makeup. You're the one that wants the wardrobe. You're the one allowance for a brand new blonde
Well,
cast.
you have to look the part. You can't wear this, the tacky old stuff. It's not tacky. It's just,
This is
you could
my
always use a
my
new.
Rough Riders shirt.
Yeah, I know.
I worked hard to get
Yes,
this shirt.
I know. Well, that's true. But it's seen. How old is that shirt?
It's only
Yeah, a few years old. Yeah. How long have we been here and how long when did you last work there? That's what I mean. We could use a little.
Okay.
Little
So
something.
folks, maybe not today, but maybe by next week, there will be a little donate button in the bottom of the screen. And
that's not what I meant.
Oh, you want me to come up with the
Absolutely. Well, yeah,
the
it was your
allowance.
idea. It was your idea to do the show.
Thank you for joining us for our first and final show of Opposite Saxes.
Well, we do have a laundry list of things we did want to talk about.
Yeah, except what kind of allowance are you proposing for this? Well, I'll have to have my people talk to your people.
We'll chat. We will chat about it. But little something here or there to make the show just a little tiny bit better.
Well, we'll see how many. I'll bet every positive comment to that proposal that comes in to this show is going to be from your friends.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Wouldn't you be surprised if some of them were your friends?
Yes, dear. One or two.
So we have a list of topics.
Yeah.
We thought we'd like to discuss.
Well, and as I say, a lot of them are reminiscing.
Some are reminiscing. Some I think will be able to give tips to the younger people out there. I mean, God knows we've been together long enough.
Just about everybody that's watching this show is younger. But you could learn something from us, maybe.
After 47 years, I think there might be something we can impart.
Yeah. That was one of my first reminiscences, was the fact that this spring our son turned 45 years old.
Yeah.
And I was reminiscing on the fact that when you were pregnant with Jeremy, this goes back to the spring of 1976, the bicentennial of the country.
Not the spring of 76. He was born in February of
76. That was basically winter. Yeah. But you were pregnant with like 6 other girls.
So all the same. Pregnant in 75.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. With 6 or 7 other girls.
Right.
And we all used to go to Lamaze classes together.
Now you're really dating us. Yeah.
Yeah. Do they still have Lamaze?
Yes.
Do we know?
Yes.
Okay. If they do, and you're young and watching this show, or you're watching the show, tell your kids Lamaze. It's a great program.
Okay.
But we were pregnant at the same time as 6 or so of our other friends, and they all gave birth between about January and about April or so
think
of
so.
1976. And there was Leah, and there was Jamie, and there was Scotty, and there was
Joshua.
Josh. There was
We got Leah, Jamie,
Jenna,
Jenna, and Brian.
and Brian, all born within a few
forgot
months of
them all.
each other. And when we used to go to Lamaze classes, we all naturally had minivans at the time. So we would all get together in our minivans and we would travel over to the place where we'd go for Lamaze classes. And all of us guys would pull up the minivans, you'd open up that, slide open that side door, and we'd let the ladies out, and the ladies would waddle
We did waddle.
up
We did.
up to the
There's
door,
no doubt.
and we would go park the cars and then come
So we'd
in
waddle into Lamaze and we'd
and
waddle out.
sit down on the floor. Look, that's what we did.
Very good. You did that well.
That's one thing I'll never forget. But we would all do our thing. Then what did we do?
We waddled out
Waddle out to the car.
over to the restaurant, because what do you do after you have a Lamaze class? You have to have a snack before you go home.
We'd go to a burger joint,
Yep.
open the door, and the little ladies would waddle in.
And we waddled in, and then
And maybe the next week we'd go to Baskin Robbins or something.
well, Baskin Robbins was next to Shoop's, which
It was
the
right next.
burger
It was
shop.
right next to the burger joint.
Yeah.
And there were times that we would go for a burger and then we'd go to the ice cream store. It all would depend on how the girls were feeling. And of course,
Lot of
if they
hormones.
said after the burgers, let's go for ice cream, what did the guys say? Yes, dear.
There were a lot of hormones raging, wasn't there?
Oh,
Those
boy.
days.
And then for the next few years, I would say we would get together socially,
Mhm.
and we'd all get together at somebody's house, and the kids were all crawling around on the floor.
Well, the moms would get together while the dads were at work too.
Well,
In
sometimes, yeah,
between,
that
in
that too.
between.
And they would sit and they would discuss Sesame Street
An
or
electric company.
and 1, 2,
2,
3 Contact.
God, that's
So those kid shows, some of which
Yeah.
are in reruns.
Mr. Rogers'
today.
Neighborhood.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I mean, that was our topic of conversation. The men sometimes never even got around to sports, and the women didn't even discuss the soap operas anymore
Oh, no.
because everything revolved
No.
around the kids shows.
And
you know?
the kids.
And Jenna's wearing that cute little Sesame Street. Where did you get that? Oh, I'll have to go get one of those.
That was the first pregnancy
Yeah.
for everybody. The
Well,
second pregnancy can be the next show.
the second pregnancy was hand-me-downs.
Well, it was a little
And
difficult. 'cause we had
anybody
girls.
watching this
we
show
didn't have the
that's
same
ever
one.
had children, it's a fortune, because you take a 500,000 pictures, and in those days you'd have to go over to the CVS or Walgreens or something and take the film and have it processed.
Or you went to Penny's or you went to Sears and you had
Yeah.
those 6-month and 1 year and
You always
2-year
walk-
pictures taken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you,
they don't have that.
and you always ordered like 300 of them to send to everybody that you ever knew. And you always had about 40 wallet size to pass
Yeah,
out.
you always had more than what you really
And
needed.
the second kid comes along and they get, like
Bupkis.
half or less.
Well, but by the second one, sometimes you didn't have the same gender. So you couldn't use the
That-
same clothes. But now
that's-
there's consignment stores. Everybody goes to consignment
Well,
stores.
some of
But
us were smart, and we didn't buy blue for the boys and pink for the girls. We bought green and yellow.
Yeah, right. That's
It's
true.
'cause
And red.
Yeah, So, well,
Well,
we talked about the first kid, and we talked about the second kid. This is our first child, our first show. And the next
But
one
not
is
the-
going to be next week.
that's right. Not our first time together,
No,
but
no. Yeah.
but the first.
But the first opposite Saxes. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us again next week. Same time, 1:00 on Thursdays. Catch us live. Then you can tell all your friends about us, or catch us afterwards on one of the social media. Okay. But
Thanks for tuning in.
thanks for joining us for Opposite Saxes. We'll see you again next week.